The truth that turned a gambler into a trader. It's 1891, and a 15-year-old boy in a smoky room is transferring prices from a ticker tape to the chalkboard. His finger twitched with every movement. His heart raced with each change in price. He was certain he discovered the secret to wealth. Catch every move, every long, every short. It must be the way, he rationalized. By the week's end, well, his pockets were empty. But this boy would go on to make and lose fortunes that would equal billions in today's money. He would become a legend. His name would be spoken with reverence a century after his death. What changed? What did he learn that transformed him from a broke gambler chasing every up and every down into one of history's greatest traders? The answer might surprise you. The market doesn't pay you for being active. It pays you for being right. This boy learned the hard way that the urge for constant action, the itch for excitement, was poison. It was indeed killing him. The market wasn't a slot machine. It's a waiting machine. Week after week, he'd win a little, lose a little, and end up with nothing to show for all of his effort. Then came his revelation. It wasn't the constant trading that made him money. It was the sitting, the waiting. Sounds backwards, doesn't it? That you make the most money by not trading, by doing nothing? That's the truth. If you chase, you pay. If you guess, you pay. If you force trades, you pay. But if you wait until your ideal setup is crystal clear, the odds shift dramatically in your favor. Years later, the trader watched a particular stock for weeks. It wiggled, it teased day by day. But it wasn't quite ready. Other traders mocked him. "You're missing out," they said. He waited anyway. Then one day, his ideal setup developed right before his eyes. The setup was perfect. He knew the setup like the back of his hand. He acted decisively, went in big and held. That single trade paid more than a dozen hasty ones ever could. And he only caught it because he hadn't wasted his ammunition on noise the week before. He wasn't tired from the chasing. He wasn't frustrated from all the paper cuts. He waited patiently for his ideal setup to develop on the chart. Patience does indeed pay. Over time, the trader discovered three truths. First, preserve your capital. Every dollar in a poor trade is a dollar unavailable when the real opportunity arrives. Cash isn't just money sitting idle. It's power waiting to be deployed. Sometimes the best position is no position at all. Second, prepare while you wait. Waiting isn't laziness. It's work. While sitting on the sidelines, you study the chart. You mark levels, you watch patterns, you plan entries and exits. When the setup occurs, the prepared trader strikes without hesitation. The unprepared trader, he fumbles, he doubts, he plays small when he should play big. Third, build wealth through subtraction. Wealth isn't built only by wins, it's built equally by what you don't lose. Stack enough small, unnecessary losses together, they add up. Or should I say, subtract from your account balance and your mental equity. Every day the market whispers, "Here's a small move, want it?" It's like the devil tapping on your shoulder. "Here's another almost ready setup. Go ahead, jump in now. Everyone else is trading, why aren't you?" Your response to these whispers determines everything. So here's the question. Are you swinging at every pitch? Or are you waiting for your pitch? Do you want excitement? Or do you want to build wealth? Because you can't have both. That boy in the bucket shop, his name was Jesse Livermore. He would go on to short the market before the 1907 panic, making millions. He made $3 million in a single day during the 1929 crash. That's more than $50 million in today's money. At his peak, his fortune exceeded $100 million in 1920s money. But his greatest wisdom wasn't about getting rich. It was about what made getting rich possible. Patience, discipline, waiting for setups. The principles that separated Jesse Livermore from the crowd are the same ones that separate successful traders from failed ones today. The market rewards precision, not activity. Waiting, not impulse. Folding weak hands preserves capital for strong ones. Preparation during waiting enables flawless execution. Wealth grows from avoiding bad trades as much as chasing good ones. Markets change, technology evolves, but human nature remains the same. It remains constant. The patient trader who waits for his setup will always outlast the hyperactive one chasing every move, needing that hit of adrenaline. What was true in Jesse Livermore's time is true today, and it will be true 100 years from now. The setups will come. They always do. The question is, will you be ready with capital intact and discipline sharp when they arrive? Or will you have squandered both on impatience? Every trader faces this choice every single day. And now you know the truth behind the legend.